Hello, welcome in to day 8 where we're talking about balance. Yes, we all need to have balance in our lives, and when things are out of balance, we can really notice it. For some of us, it can be quite obvious when we look at where things might be out of balance, and for some of us, not as much. So, I want you to take a look at your life and think about what is feeling out of balance for you at the moment. How is things in relation to work compared to home life? How are things with your social life compared to your home life? How are your relationships? How much time are you spending on you and how much time are you spending on others? And it's really important because these things can all be a part of our life. But when one thing gets more attention, or if a couple of things get more attention than the others, things can start to tip the scales out of balance and we start to feel out of alignment and miserable and unhappy. And then in turn, it can impact our health. So I want you to really evaluate your life and see what is going on. I've got a great little tool I'm going to share with you. So it's in the email here for you. And it's a circle of life or the wheel of life. And it's a great way for you to evaluate what attention and what level of attention every aspect of your life is getting. And if you can see it visually when you work it out, it might help you to then understand what needs a bit more of your attention right now than what is getting your attention right now. So the way that you do this is it's got the instructions on there, but I'll tell you, mark on a scale of 1 to 10 what level each of those segments is at in your life. And then I want you to join the dots together. And ideally, in an ideal world, it'll make a circle because everything is in a balance. But it's interesting that mine definitely didn't look like a circle. So it will be a shape that's unique to you, and it will give you an idea of where you need to start giving some attention to bring your life back into balance. And remembering that we need everything in our lives of equal amounts to help it keep aligned, really. You can't have light without dark. It's the yin and the yang. You can't have, everyone's got a shadow side to them as well. That's a whole nother thing that we'll talk about. But it's about embracing that and accepting it and allowing it to be there, but having everything else in balance with it. Okay, so try out this exercise. It's a great one to review every few months because whatever comes up for you and you're like, okay, this is the one thing that needs my attention right now. Even if there's a couple of things that come in a bit lower than you'd want them to be, pick one to focus on at a time because otherwise you're going to feel overwhelmed again. So just pick one of those at a time to focus on and then come back to it in a few months and redo it and see where you're at now. This is something we'll work together on throughout the course of the membership, but it's a great tool for you to use for yourself whenever you want to have a review and a reset. Let me know how you get on.